Alright guys, we're down here at Archville Drift Park. Usual sort of thing, but I'm going to try and not be so usual with the video. Got some pretty rad cars coming out tonight. I think it's going to be a really good one. So
do we?
Let's get onto it. Did you see that those like 2 rad 31s out the front?
I did not.
Oh, that's cool. One's got like a B-wave wing and stuff.
Oh. I've got a pretty rad car.
Coming.
Have you told them?
No.
Don't tell them.
I know there's one going. There's one going bye-bye.
We have a car going
and a new one coming.
And a new one coming in its place. But you'll find out. Don't tell them.
No, I'm not telling them until it happens.
Until it happens.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good switcheroo.
How's the new setup?
Not bad. Probably it's good, but I'm finding not enough lift-off grip.
Yeah.
So I might have to maybe add a bit of camber back in.
So you get the side bite back.
So I can get the side bite off throttle, which is what I found. The forward bite, I mean,
Yeah,
the side bite, forward bite, things like, it's a rocket
You
ship.
can hear it scrapping the tyres.
Yeah,
driving around
it's
straight.
just the stopping bit, which at Archie is really important. A lot of people don't think about like their setups here. They'll go like positive, but then Archie has a whole lot of decel zones where it makes a huge difference here.
Yeah.
And that's what I was lacking then.
Yep.
And so I didn't pull a good backing.
No. Some mid
You meant to
threes.
say, oh,
though.
you had a good go at it, mate. Yeah.
Some mid threes, but like, come on, try harder next time, mate.
Yeah. My bumper's still intact.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
And she lives still.
Yeah, the oil was hot.
It was.
Yeah, like 140.
Oh.
140 oil. But I got racing oil in it, so it should be fine.
Minty.
Alright guys, it's on the next day now, and yeah, took that 370 out for a little rip at the end of the night. But I have the Barraptor home now. Want to get some work done on this thing. I've gone out this morning to these guys, Performance, or PSR they're called, Performance Suspension something. Hilux spacers fit in the front of these things. I want to get some more hide out of the front before I go ahead and cut. Like, I'm obviously going to have to cut stuff out of the way, but I'm not exactly sure how much I want to cut. At least if I get these spacers in, I can turn the steering, lower the car down, see what's rubbing at that point, and then make the cuts. Alright, so we got the front struts out. So you've got the car all the way up. Down travel is going to be limited by the factory, basically the factory suspension. One thing I'm having an issue with now, because I know I had this issue before and I can't even remember how we got around it. But these are Hilux strut spacers and they don't quite fit, but you can bang them on. Problem is, once you bang them on, getting a bolt on is a problem. Now, sort of two ways I'm looking at it. I don't think the suspension arms will let it down travel enough for essentially the coil to fall out. I don't think it would fall out. I think it'd be fairly impossible for it to fall out. I'd feel better if I got at least one bolt on. I know this is like definitely not, you know, it's not street registered, guys, so this will be sketchy, guaranteed. But essentially this top arm will only let it down travel so much. I'm not concerned on down travel because it's not four-wheel drive, it's only two-wheel drive, so if it's got a wheel in the air, who cares? It's just whether it's going to have enough down travel where the front suspension will fall out, which I hope not. Which I mean is this will be bolted to the car and this won't technically be bolted to that, it's just jammed. It is like solid jammed at the moment, but nonetheless it's still not bolted. So that's sort of where I'm at the moment. My mate Nick's here, the one with the big patrol that was up with us up the Cape. I'm gonna get some advice from him in a sec, but not 100% sure what we're gonna do right now, but it's kind of funny. All right, so we're here getting expert dodgy opinions here.
Oh, dodgy opinions, okay, good, glad you classified that.
Yeah, 100% dodgy. We're gonna do the dodgy here, no doubt.
I'll just put two nuts on those ones and then try and weld that one on, just so it doesn't fall
I
out
don't
when
think
you
we'll
jump
get
it.
nuts on there, because we're gonna get you still gotta get a socket. You're not gonna be able to fit a nut there and a socket.
2 screwdrivers.
Yeah. And what do you do for a living, Nick?
I'm a Sparky, I just got to deal with colours.
Oh. It's probably colourblind.
There's a
Okay,
test for that.
so we may end up just putting whatever bolts sort of fit over the end and welding them at this point, because I can't see how you're going to turn it though. Even with screwdrivers you're not going to turn it. Where if we just jam bolts in there and weld, it can't come off. It might move a little bit, but who cares? We're not driving this down the highway or street registering it. This will be beautifully sketchy. Does that sound good?
Sure,
Sure?
you're being called.
Oh. Alright, so we found our bolts, and by bolts I mean we just melted the ends of the studs, and by we I meant me. It's definitely not going to come off. Might move around a little bit, but it's definitely not coming off.
It's dodgy, that's for sure.
Is it going to come off though?
Won't know till you
You
jump
have
it.
to snap a stud for it to come
snap
off.
stud, yeah. They went
But-
on that fucking tight.
That's mint. Mint. That's how we do it. Okay, so I had an epiphany and worked out a better way to do it. So instead of doing it like that one, I'm now straight up melting the studs back down into the spacer. So she's definitely never coming off. Engineer approved?
Engineer approved.
Even though you're Sparky engineer.
No, Benny will approve.
Benny will send him a picture. I don't think he'll like it, but you can't knock it. It'll work.
It won't come off.
Ever.
Ever, yeah.
Ever. So we're all
we'll
safety approved, barefoot. I've got thongs.
Your Kiwi thong,
you
your Kiwi safety boots, and I've got something else boots.
You refuse to wear even gloves.
Well, there's no point.
No OHS here, bud.
No.
All right, I'm gonna keep welding and then chuck these in. Should be funny. All right, guys. Strut spacers are in. The angle here probably isn't the best. We are just doing some clearancing now.
Got a bigger hammer.
Hit things really hard. That's my biggest hammer. You get it done. You might need to cut like the bottom off of that quarter or something.
Bigger hammer. Bigger hammer always works.
Feels good. It feels as high as the, what's that called, a wild track. It feels the same.
It kind of looks like your Raptor with the angle of the arms. You're on your bash plate, that's why.
I think I don't think the front tire will climb it.
I reckon it will.
Still on the ground?
So far. Yeah, still on the ground. Screen went black, so I don't know what that means.
Oh, that's all good. Literally more flex than highlights. Dude, look at that thing. Oh my. Huh? Look at that. Dude, look at the flex on this thing. That is amazing. Oh. Yeah. Wow.
That's a long way down.
That is ridiculous. That is like ridiculous. Look at the flex in my roof. Just the whole car twists.
Okay, so that's not suspension flex, it's chassis twist.
Dude. That is just like...
Big red.
Big red.
Big red.
So we just took her for a spin around the block, and as you guys know, this thing's got plenty of rust in it, and the part of the thing that's flexing in this is the chassis, and more importantly, the roof, and there was so much flex in it this time that it cracked the windscreen. Trying to make videos, Dale. All right, so decided that I got a Falcon expert here to do engine mounts. That's the last thing I need to do before we take this out to Glasshouse Mountains. So I've obviously got Cheech here because he knows what he's doing. You know I got a hoist here, Cheech.
I got to lift the motor.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I knew that. I was thinking you could lift the car and lower it into something, I don't know. But yeah, so Cheechy's around here, he's gonna do engine mounts for me. I got solid engine mounts to go in it, so where are they? I'll find them down here. full-on solid engine mounts. Phew. So, right now both engine mounts are broken, so this is definitely going to make a very positive difference towards the old Falcon and get the power to the ground, because I'll definitely need it tomorrow. Right, job is done. Solid engine mounts are in. Behind the scenes was an absolute mission. It really fought. Mostly Chi-Chi, but everyone had a dip. Everyone, well, did you have a dip?
I had drinks.
Well, you had drinks, yeah. Well, I had a dip. I was helping.
I
yeah.
handed you pliers. Does that count?
There you go. You handed me pliers. There's blood on my intake manifold now from Cheech. That's nothing unusual to see Chi-Chi bleed, so. But we're good as gold now. We'll give her another little test and then put her on the trailer ready for tomorrow's mish. That's a heaps better way of doing cuts. I need to get rid of that one up in there though.
I want one of them blades. Yeah, this is a battery cold store. Literally what it's designed to do.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, can you reach up in there and get the other side of it?
There you go.
Maybe you should come back here. You know how it's done you did a real nice cut there. Do you
That's what I said, you just put it across.
Yeah, do you want to just do it like, not all the way up, just go like...
Get a pen.
I don't have a pen.
Andrew, you got a pen?
I know where one is.
No, that's
tiny.
a pin.
Oh, that's where I always get it mixed up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fuck you both.
Yeah. You've got a pen, he's got a pin.
You've got a Bratwurst. German sausage. Now, we don't... OH&S, don't look at this. He finally put his glasses on.
I was getting shit in the eyes.
Just how many courses have you done the last few days for health and safety and actual testing?
I need to ruin all of it.
This looks like I bought one now. Beautiful, mate. Finish the cut. Just don't grab onto that. Oh, that looks actually sicker now, doesn't it?
It looks a lot better.
It's heaps better.
Can you go get your zip saw?
That's at home. Actually, when you come through past my place, cover it then.
Actually, you might as well just pass this place. I'll just use a grinder.
So that's the other spot it's hitting. Oh,
yeah, right in there.
I need to get that off.
Oh shit, yeah, that's going to destroy the top.
Yeah, look at that.
Get a hammer. Take the wheel off and see the hammer.
Yeah, do you have a bigger hammer? This one is tiny.
No. I'm not in the work truck, I'm in the car.
Yeah, that might be a problem. That might be a problem, that one.
There. Meet there.
Other side's waiting for you too.
You know it's Australia when no guard, safety turn boots with no guard on the grinder cutting your car apart.
Other side's waiting for you.
What you saying, bros?
Good car, Ford. Should have been a holding.
Alright, I reckon that's it for the Barraptor build. Tomorrow we are sending this thing little red. If I make it up little red, I'm going straight to big red. I'm going to give it the biggest red hot go. Got a bunch of mates coming with tough trucks as well. So regardless of how far this thing gets, we've got a bunch of tough trucks coming along. So stay tuned for tomorrow's episode for Epic Glasshouse Mountains Day, Saturday. It's going to be sick. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out lukefink.com. Grab yourself some merch to support the channel. Peace out.